was night and day when you entered the space of me. Fragrant leaves sedated, stuck in your gravity. Burn me alive with your cutting stare, crushed in the dive of your flooding prayer. I wanna taste of your freedom, I wanna taste of your freedom. Froze inside when you're not there, weight of the world on me, I don't care. I wanna taste of your freedom, I wanna taste of your freedom. A straight shot to the system, pleased to be your victim. Night finally elevated, nothing could touch me. Flashlight hit that slow reload, night ride, I'll take any road. On my way to go, 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 go. Flashlight hit that slow reload, night ride, I'll take any road. On my way to go, 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 go. Burn me alive with your cutting stare, crushed in the dive of your flooding prayer. I wanna taste of your freedom, I wanna taste of your freedom. Froze inside when you're not there, weight of the world on me, I don't care. I wanna taste of your freedom, I wanna taste of your freedom. Give me a taste of your freedom. Could you set me free? I wanna love, I just wanna taste of your freedom. 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 I just wanna taste of your freedom.
I see what he loves about you. You're so perfect. Hope you know that you got everything. I messed up and I'm haunted. And if I'm being honest, I see what he loves about you. You're so perfect. Hope you know that you got everything. I messed up and I'm haunted. And if I'm being honest, messed up and I'm haunted.
What is going on, everybody? How's everybody doing? Happy Friday. We made it through the week. Welcome back to SnowRunner, everybody. Yeah, remember this? Last night we were playing through Season 15, Oil and Dirt. Well, we're continuing that here today, and I have a surprise for you. We got the wheel cam. Yes, for once, I'm not lazy and decided that we needed the wheel cam. So there you go. We have the wheel cam available for today's live stream here on SnowRunner. Now you can see we're in a different point. I got on about 20 minutes ago, 25 minutes ago to get my to get this last watchtower, because in the last stream what we discovered was there was a 4th watchtower that we needed to go open up, which was right up here, which is right down here at the bottom of the map. So I don't know how I didn't realize it until now, but it has opened up a significant portion of the road here, and it looks like there's a bridge that's going to need to be constructed there too, but we should be able to. I was going to say we could go around it, but it's right in front of a waterfall. Anyways, so we'll have to figure out another way to get over there too. Ooh, oh, that looks like a racetrack. Okay, that's cool. That's cool. That looks like a racetrack. That I may want to use my controller for. I don't want to use my this wheel setup right here for that, just because I don't feel comfortable whipping it around like this. This wheel has mostly been used for driving, like American Truck Sim, SnowRunner, stuff like that. It hasn't been used for anything too wild, but we will go check out. We will go check out the racetrack and see if maybe that will work. But that looks like a good way for us to get to this main road to see what's over on this side, because this side we haven't really gotten to explore much. And this side we will probably have to restart the game because the radar is broken on the vehicle that we're using, but it will be worth it to at least get everything. It will be worth it to at least get what we need out of the area, and then we can go from there essentially and see what else we need. I'm just adjusting my microphone here just a bit before we get too far into today's stream. But yeah, without further ado, I say we get back into it. So yes, guys, welcome back to SnowRunner. If you guys didn't see last night's stream, we were going to start the stream today and start our exploration of the new map last night, or actually not last night, but we were gonna start the exploration of the map today. But I decided last night that I wanted to give you guys a bonus stream after that amazing patrol we had yesterday. You guys deserved a little bit of a cooldown from how intense the first hour of yesterday's patrol stream was, and along with just a general cooldown stream in general for me, because I don't normally do patrols every day during the week. I mean, yeah, I'll be on the server every day of the week, but I'm usually I usually do a police patrol, and then the next day I end up doing towing. So yeah, we'll go. So yeah, that's why I did the stream the way I did yesterday. Whoa, big bounce. So that's why we did the stream that we. That's why we did the SnowRunner bonus stream, and it was a pretty short one, all things considered. It was about 2 hours long. I think it was like an hour 50 by the time we finished. Was that a shortcut? That is a shortcut. All right, let's try the shortcut out. Let's see if this shortcut works. Let's see how well this shortcut works. So that way we don't have to go all the way around. It looks like it's going to work pretty good, actually. I'll turn up the music just a tad bit. But yeah, that worked out really good, actually. Hopefully we don't need to go back over that way, though. I am noticing some stream lag, so let me try doing my video trick again and see if that will fix that. My trick, for those of you guys who aren't aware, is to just go into the graphical settings and just make a change. It doesn't matter what change it is. I just need to make a change to a graphics setting, and that seems to kick it into gear. But no, I think it's just because of all the snow on the ground. I've noticed when I'm streaming my video card seems to struggle with like the snowy maps, and for good reason, because there's a lot of physics involved with all the snow, so it makes sense. So whenever I do get a new GPU, that'll help out a lot with this, and I'll probably finally be able to run this game at max settings without issues. Either that or the game just didn't have a good start, but it was running just fine while I was playing before starting. So I think it's just down. I think it's just going down to the stream. It might be down to the stream and the fact that I have multiple camera sources. For some reason, they're active though. Here, let me see if I can resolve that. Like, I'll go to this main camera, and I should be able to deactivate when not showing. Yes. And let me go to my clean graphics real quick. And I'll do the same thing over there. Deactivate when not showing. There we go. Perfect. That should help out quite a bit. And then let me set up the wheel cam to also deactivate when not showing. So maybe that will help, because I think that might be what was happening. That might be what was happening there. I think the stream was just... I think the game was... Or the stream... I think the stream was having... My GPU was having troubles because the webcam was actually... both my webcam sources were being utilized despite me not showing the main camera. So I've set things up now so that way whenever we're not showing a camera source, that it'll just get unloaded. And then when I do want to show it, it will load. The main camera that I have here that's on top of my monitors, I'm typically not going to use on the streams. I may use it for like a couple Twitch streams, of course, but... Ooh. Mud's a bit difficult to get through. But, good thing we got this. There you go. Come on. Come on, winch. You're powerful enough. There you go. There you go. Nice. Yeah, I can tell the game is running a lot better now that I've adjusted the settings for my stuff. But yeah, I want to go see what this racetrack is all about too. We're kind of over in that area where the racetrack is, so I want to see... what's going on with that racetrack. Alright. So if I make my left turn here... Yeah, let's see. Where do we need to go from here? Alright, we gotta keep following the road. So we gotta go this way. And I want to see what this racetrack is all about. Ooh! Ooh, I can see the racetrack. Nice. That racetrack does look pretty cool. I'm not going to lie to you guys. But it looks like it won't be too hard to get around this area. Yeah, it doesn't look too difficult to get around. But I'm curious now. Is this... Whoa. Is there seriously no winch attachment points? Oh, wait, there is. Back at it, eh? Exactly. You know me. You know me, Carnes. This was originally supposed to be the stream that where I was gonna start exploring this season, but I decided to do one last night. So yeah, but we're back at it. We're back at it with some SnowRunner here with the wheel cam. I know some of you guys were wondering where the wheel cam was last night. Checkpoint tonight. Yeah, shoot me a message whenever you're ready to do that, and I'll hop on. If there's enough units on, I plan on activating SEU as well. Okay, I can see why they call this track I I can see why this track is related. I understand why they have the track event name the way they have going on. But yeah, I'll be on tonight, probably 5:30 Pacific after dinner. So just let me know, and if there's enough units on, I will activate speed enforcement so that way we have a high speed unit at the checkpoint. Is there another winch attachment point in the area that I might be able to use? Truck likes to bottom out. Yeah. And the problem is I don't see any winch attachment points. So we're screwed. Oh, wait. No, we're not. Oh, I thought we were screwed, but no, we're not. We're good. Come on. Come on. You can do it. What time Pacific is it currently? It is 1:11 right now. Yeah, 1 o'clock. So for me, I'll be having dinner around 5 p.m. my time, and I believe you're Eastern, so that'll be 8 p.m. your time. But after that, I should be free to get on. But like around like 5:30 or something is when I'll be free to get on. Okay, sweet. Yeah. So yeah, just shoot me a message here. And then you also, I don't know if you've gotten Van Hoonen trained yet for the, oh, you're Central, so it's only 3 o'clock for you then. But yeah, I don't know if you've gotten Van Hoonen sorted for TSU either. Because we make the perfect trio for running DOI checkpoints. But, oh yeah, for sure. If there's not enough units on to do speed enforcement, I will probably hop in like my 2014 Charger or something. But I would prefer to run speed enforcement so that way, if for whatever reason there is going to be people running through, I can get on them pretty quick. I'm at work right now anyways. Oh, nice. Yeah, so I don't know. I may stream it as well. Maybe I'll start up like a side series. Like on patrol DUI checkpoint or on patrol TSU or something like that. I don't know yet though. Oh look, snowmen. I don't know. This could be an opportunity to start up a new, like a side series to on patrol San Andreas. Because I am planning on broadcasting episode 10 of On Patrol San Andreas tomorrow. Around the same time, I think is when I scheduled it. Alright, where do we need to go to get onto the main road? Okay, good. We gotta go left here. Here over. Yeah. Okay, yeah, I can tell the game's running the stream's running a lot better now. So I think I know why the game was having issues running a lot of times before. It was because of the, it was because OBS was essentially running both cameras instead of just the wheel cam. Which the wheel cam is what I use the most on these streams anyways, so it's not a huge loss that I have the other camera deactivated. I could probably set up the other camera as like a secondary wheel cam, but we'll see. Alright, let's go see what's over in this one area before we start doing some like missions or something. Oh god. Man, this road is icy as heck. So hopefully stream should be doing a lot better going forward as well, because now because I'm looking at the preview in OBS and it is rock solid. That preview is so good. Honestly, that might have been what was causing the stream to, the preview at least, to drop down in frame rate a lot. But I think I was having that issue well before I got this. Ooh. Detour. Is this roadblock up? Oh. Oh, yeah. I wonder. Will I be able to squeeze through? Let me look. Am I able to squeeze through this area with my truck? I don't... Yeah, no, I'm not going to be able to squeeze through. Well, actually, those rocks off to the left... Those rocks off to the left seem like they wouldn't be as much of an issue. Let me try the radar real quick. I want to see if the radar breaks. Let's see if the radar breaks when I use it here on this truck. Okay, no, we're good. All right. Okay, you know what? Let's just take that detour. Screw it. I don't mind taking the detour. Yeah, we'll just take the detour. The truck can handle it anyway, so I'm not too concerned about the detour. Yeah, I'm not concerned about the detour anyway, so. Oh, geez. But yeah, I'm glad I took this truck out for to this area. I want to get a general lay of the land here before we start doing more of those missions. We were able to get the lighthouse sorted out in last night's stream of SnowRunner, so I was at least able to get that one done. So I'm happy I was able to get that one done. But it looks like we're going to have to find our way through other areas too. Alright. There we go. So let's get up into this area here and we'll go from there. Unfortunately, there's no garage on this map, so if we recover, we'll be thrown back to our other garage. But yeah, happy Friday, everybody. We made it. Coachella starts in a couple hours, too, which is also why I moved up the stream as well, because I'm going to want to check out the Coachella streams and check out the stages, because that's all going to be starting at 4 p.m. Pacific, 7 Eastern. All right. All right, that's good enough. This is good enough. All right. All right. Let's go enable radar 4. Let's scan the land. Get a break. Okay, there we go. We're good. It didn't break. All right. Wait, the radar broke. It didn't actually scan. What? Alright, well, radar's broken. I don't know why it broke it. I don't know why the radar was having issues. Oh, and we're gonna have to restart the game. My mouse cursor broke. Yep. Oh, wait, no, never mind. Oh, I thought it fixed itself. Yeah, the game sometimes breaks with the mouse cursor. So see how the mouse cursor is like freely move around, but when I want to move the camera, here. When I want to move the camera, the mouse cursor, when I click, the mouse cursor is supposed to hide. This is how it should be. But sometimes it bugs out whenever I move it. Oh, wait, no, there we go. We're good. Oh, yep, see, it broke. We got to restart. We got to do a game restart. Hang on. Yeah, we got to restart. We got to restart the game because it broke. Yeah, that's a bug with the game. Sometimes it doesn't hide the mouse cursor properly. And while we're restarting the game, that's giving me an opportunity to check Discord pings, because I do have a few Discord pings to look at. Oh, BeamNG Drive. Community announcements. What's that about? Oh, holiday modding. Wow, the holiday modding contest finally finished off, and it's been 4 months since the holiday season. What? Gotta love it. All right. So give me 1 second, everybody. All right, let me make sure all my settings loaded first and foremost. Yep, everything loaded. The game sometimes has some issues. Yeah, the game sometimes has some issues where it doesn't load my settings properly. All right. Let me go back to my Discord. There we go. There we go. Yep, there we go. We're good. I am going to quickly go into settings and do this real quick. Just so that way the stream performance is improved again. Alright. Boom. We're good. We can continue as we were. Alrighty. So, maybe this also fixed the radar bugging out. I mean, this truck has had some issues since the latest update, but it works pretty good for the most part. Alright. Alright, so, alright, we at least have a general idea of where we can go. Yeah. We have a general idea. Alright, so I would say we're safe to recover. So let's go recover. And I'm going to turn that off while we're making our way back to the garage. Because I want to see if there's any missions we can do in the harbor that don't involve us going to the other map. So let's go to that wormhole. Nope, that goes to get to the gateway. That also needs to go to the gateway. New plants garage. Yep, so that we're going to need to go off-road for. So that way we can get to that new garage. We'll have to do 2 ice crossings. One there, and then one there. And then where can we pick up some stuff? Oh, we got to pick up... Okay, so that actually makes sense. So we got to go to the lake to get what we need, and then we got to come back here. In fact, that's actually a good opportunity for us to go this way to see what we need, because that gateway is locked. Watch this. We're gonna have to make a freaking bridge over there too. And actually, while we're here, that gives us an opportunity to take our Pacific P16 out there real quick. And let's go get new plants garage. I believe that was the one we were gonna do. Yep, there we go. Bricks 1 time, and then concrete slabs 2 times. There we go. Alright. So yeah, let's use our Pacific P16. Whoa. Yeah, let's use our Pacific P16 here. And let's get the 6-slot heavy duty semi trailer that we can get with the saddle high. Yeah, long flatbed gooseneck, that's not what we need. Short flatbed trailer with parts. Oh, that's saddle low. Yeah, that's a saddle low trailer, and that's 3 slots, 32 gallons worth of fuel. Is this one of our new trailers? Oh no, here's one of our new trailers. Partially fueled and with some spare parts on board. Okay, good. So this is one of our new trailers right here, but this truck is sitting a bit high. So, let's just recover. Maybe the slider might be a bit better. This is one of the new vehicles that came with the new season. We tested this out on, I believe, Tuesday's SnowRunner stream. Alright. Wow, that truck is loud. Let me turn it down just a bit. Okay, this... Alright, this truck should be a lot better. Alright, where is that new trailer? Heavy duty lowboy trailer. Where's that new trailer? Flatbed semi trailer loaded with parts. Yeah, let's try that. Oh, that sits on there pretty good actually. So that's good. Alright. And the good news is it comes with fuel on board, so we don't need to worry about losing fuel. But let's take this off to the left here and see if we're able to get access to that one area. Oh, okay. I might need to get some better tires on this thing though. Yeah, I think I might need some better tires to go on this if we're going to be on the ice a lot. Well, actually, we're good. This truck's not really giving us much issues. This is a base. This is for okay, I can already tell. Yeah, steering is going to be an issue. Yeah. Oh, wait. I see why we're having issues. All-wheel drive wasn't on. I could have sworn I turned that on right when I got out. Yeah, I could have sworn I turned that on right when we got out there. So we just need to get bricks and concrete slabs. But yeah, this truck isn't having too many issues, really. The most I'm seeing in terms of issues here is it's just having trouble turning on this ice. But other than that, we should be fine. Yeah, we'll go off to the side here and give it a chance at getting some grip. Oh, geez. Oh. All right, what do we need from here? Let's see what we need from here. All right. We need service spare parts, which we can get from the port. Okay. We'll open this up real quick then. Yeah, we'll open this up real quick. Let's back up our truck a little bit. Let's back up this big old truck, and we'll use our Kodiak, because the Kodiak is good for that stuff. The Kodiak is perfect for that stuff, but I want to move this truck out of the way. All right. All right, let's go to the garage. Grab our Kodiak. Or do we want to try out this new Mercer? Let's see, do we have any good... Oh, yeah, we got mud tires. We put mud tires on that instead of this. So, I mean, we could take our Paystar over there, but... Yeah, we'll use our Kodiak Super Truck. That has everything, and it's set up exactly the way we need it anyways. And it's got our mud dualies. Actually, let's switch out the mud tires. We'll switch out those. Mud tires with studs. Yeah, here we go. Let's use those tires instead. Alright. Yep. Alright. Let's go. So which way do we need to go in order to get over that way? We need to follow the trail. Yeah, we gotta go through this trail. That's fine. I'm fine with doing that. I like these modded tires. They're set up to ignore ice, which is extremely helpful. Like, the challenge is already the terrain in like getting all of the materials to places here. I've had some people basically tell me, "Hey, oh, why are you playing the game this way? Why are you playing the game on the new Save Game Plus with with everything unlocked?" I'm like, this is how I like to play the game. Everyone has their own way of playing this game, and this is how I like to play this game. I like playing this game with all of the modded, all of these mods to make the game easier for me. I mean, the difficulty is still there with getting these stuff delivered, and the terrain is still an issue sometimes as well, depending on what vehicle I'm using. But This is how I like to play the game. Everyone has their own way of playing the game, so don't hate me for playing the game how I like it. Whoa. All right. Boing. All right. There we go. All right, let's try low range going over here and seeing if going low range over this ice will help it not break. I mean, it's still kind of breaking under the weight. Let's try low minus. Oh yeah, low minus is working great. And heck, even low will work too. Alright, we'll go low plus temporarily to get the power off of here, and then we'll go back. We'll stay in low plus. Then if the ice starts... Oh, yep, ice is already starting to crack. Low it is. Low range it is. Alright, back to low plus. And then back to auto. There we go. That's a good way of getting through that specific area. But yeah, we are going to have to come back through this area with the cargo too. So I'm kind of not looking forward to that, but it's what we have to do in order to get that road opened up so we can go collect what we need for the other mission. I mean, and that mission is going to require a lot of off-roading anyways, so... I mean, what I could do is I could get the, what's it called? I could have got my twin steer out and gotten the twin steer bed with the 4-slot bed with the 2-slot trailer, and that would have been an easier way for me to get that done, to get the other stuff too. And that might actually be a better idea. But I like that one trailer for the fuel and all that stuff too. I mean, yeah, we have fuel. You could argue we have fuel for the other thing as well. Is this a task right here, or is this going to be a full-blown mission later on? Feels like it's going to be a full-blown mission a bit later on. So I want to see, can I just crawl right over this and get around it? Ooh, yes. Ha, you ain't gonna stop me, game. I'll go whatever way I want. And if for whatever reason we do need extra help, I believe I still have that F750 Roadbuster mod installed. And that will help out quite a bit as well, so... Oh, God. Yeah, I can definitely tell ever since I changed the setting to turn off my main camera when it's not being shown on the stream. Ever since I did that, the stream's been running a lot smoother in most areas. So yeah, I think that was the issue with OBS all this time, was the fact that I had my camera sources set to always show even when they're not being used. Like, essentially OBS was always loading up the stuff even when they weren't being used. So I'm glad I got that sorted out, because the stream is running a lot smoother on my end. There are still some areas it struggles in, but it's better than what it was before, so I'm happy about that. Alright, let's go grab these service spare parts and get going. Oh geez, are we tipping over? Ooh, that was sketchy. That was extremely sketchy, actually. I mean, in reality, I really don't need a new GPU. This game runs great. It looks fantastic with the settings I have it on. And even Forza... Oh, we tipped. Is there nothing we can winch onto here? Rescue offer... OPS is super finicky. Yeah, that is true. Alright, well, we have no winch attachment point, so we're going to have to recover and try again with this truck. Yeah, OBS can be super finicky. Actually, you know what? Can we get any... Okay, no, we cannot get extra fuel. Yeah, do I still have... I do not have what I'm looking for. I have the Mac Defense M917. That might be a little bit easier to use. It's got 93 fuel on it. Do I even still have... Oh yeah, I do still have the Roadbuster. Let's set up one of these real quick while we're here. Yeah, let's set up one of these while we have it here. Yeah, OBS can be super finicky for sure. I will say that much. Higher than stock stiffer for towing. Yeah, we're going to be towing with this, so... Wide off-road studded. Is this one... Which ones ignore ice? Oh, these ones are ignore ice. Yeah, here we go. We'll go with those. And then... There we go, there's that. Let's get our spare wheel. Let's get the utility spare wheels. And then snorkel. That. All-wheel drive, engageable all-wheel drive. We're definitely going to need that utility bed. There. Get custom pickup bed. That gives us a lot of extra fuel. Yeah, that gives us all of our extra fuel. And we can add even more fuel up on the rooftop too. Yep. We can add extra. That one adds 24. This adds 27. No, let's go with this one actually. And then rear fenders, mud flaps, front bumper. I like that bumper. That's the one I normally use for this. We'll grab that. We'll grab that. Exhaust. Outrolled. Let's go with that. Heavy rim. Let's take a look at these rims. Is there one that lights up the inside? Oh, there we go. I like those rims. And let's get a nice color on this thing as well. Oh, yes, there's multicolor. Oh, yeah, I like that. Let's do that, actually. There we go. Actually, I don't think this is the engine that I use for this truck normally. Yeah, I don't think this is the engine I normally use with this. Yeah, let's go with that engine. I think that's the engine I normally use because it doesn't use much fuel. Yeah, it does not. That's not using much fuel at all. Alright. Yeah, and then we'll get a, yeah, do we want to get this trailer, or do we want to get this 25-ton tag-along, or let's get the 20-ton tag-along, because we only need 2 slots. Actually, let's sell it, because I actually want to get just a standard 2-slot tag-along. Something like that. Something like that would help. But I want one that would kind of fit in with the way the setup is. I don't want that flatbed. Yeah, that one fits perfectly. Yeah, here we go. Alright, let's try it again. Let's try this again with our good old F-750 Roadbuster. I mean, I'm sure there's ways we could have gone around, but I don't want to go. I don't want to go around just to get to that one delivery point. Yeah, I knew I still had the Roadbuster mod installed. Alright. Oh. Yeah, I knew I still had that Roadbuster mod installed. I just didn't know where it was. Oh, geez, look at the trailer. On our way back, we're going to have to be careful. Yeah, on our way back, we're going to need to be careful with the trailer. Because I don't want to lose the cargo that we have in the trailer. That might make me just want to wrap up the stream and go patrol. Which wouldn't really be a bad idea anyways, but I don't want to do a police patrol. I don't typically do police patrols on Fridays. But any other day of the week is fair game for a police patrol. Just Fridays are usually my days I take off from doing patrols. I'm still hella active either way, so... Alright, there we go. Let's go back to low range. Let's go low plus, actually. Alright, low plus is a bit high. Let's go regular low range. Yeah, this truck is doing somewhat good, surprisingly. I mean, I don't know why I shouldn't really be surprised at how good this truck is, because it's a modded truck. It's by Mr. Buses, I believe, and he makes some really good mods that make these trucks a little overpowered. I won't say too overpowered, but they just make them a lot better when it comes to off-roading. Like this, for instance. I'm gonna go low range. I'm gonna go low plus here while we're going through this area, because we're doing pretty good. We're only burning about a gallon a minute, so this, if we just stick to low range, we should be able to use this truck for an entire hour. Or close to it, like maybe 50 minutes. But yeah, this truck is, with these big wheels, this truck is not having any issues getting through the area. Now, like I said, if I wanted to, I could have easily just gotten the gotten into that twin steer and just used that. But I want to use some different trucks on this map. Now, I'm going to warn you guys now here, if you guys are considering getting this game. This game is not for everyone. There are going to be things that take us a lot of time, and if you don't have the patience for a game like this, then I wouldn't suggest it. But if you're like me, you don't care how long it takes, and you like the idea of the game, the terrain being a challenge, then yeah, this game is perfect. It looks fantastic, no matter what graphical settings you're running it on. it's just overall a great game. And the fact that they're giving us basically a year 4 DLC in 5 years into the game's lifespan is great. This game came out before Forza Horizon 5 came out, and Forza Horizon 5 is already end of life in terms of new content updates. Well, so yeah, that just goes to show you some games, these indie games tend to get more love than the actual big name companies that always make those AAA style games. Like, I'm genuinely surprised at that. I mean, I could have also used the Ford F450, but again, it goes back to what I was saying. I want to use different vehicles to do these missions for you guys here today, so you guys can see some of the vehicles that I do have in this game as mods. Yeah, we are cruising. I was planning to go live around 2 o'clock today, but I decided to move it up because A, I wanted to get back into SnowRunner pretty quick anyways, and B, I wanted to start a little earlier so that way I can go check out Coachella at around 4 o'clock. We'll probably be done with the stream by then, but we'll see. These regions tend to take a lot of time to complete, so here we go. We are on the road. But yeah, I was genuinely excited for this new season to come out, just simply because of the fact that it was a winter-based season. We're in Canada. They had a huge snowstorm. You can actually see when you saw when we tipped over earlier that there was actually a music festival type of stage here. In fact, actually, if I pull off right here, the camera won't be buggy. But yeah, you see that right there? The maple music? Yeah, there's going to be a music festival going on down there. And they're going to want to, and they need that up and running too. So that's a place we'll have to go down and explore later on. But we made it through. I think the problem with that truck is I think it was just so top heavy, which is why we tipped over. Because this truck, well, yes, it is kitted out roughly the same way as that truck, as the other truck was. This one isn't nearly as top heavy, so we should be fine. We just got to be careful when we go back through that one area, because I guarantee you, with the extra weight on the back, it's going to be easier for us to get stuck. And once we get down here, I am going to have this other granola bar. I got multiple granola bars, actually. Alright. We are getting here. We are almost to the spot where we get our service spare parts. See, we made it. We made it down here without an issue. And also, we found out yesterday, this port actually costs money to use. So 750 in-game dollars are required to go through there. And that is going to be extremely useful. That's going to be extremely useful regardless. Alright, we need 2 service spare parts. Alright, so now that we got weight in the trailer, it shouldn't be as bouncy, but we will need to be more careful when we set off here. I'm opening up this granola bar, so give me 1 second, everybody. Not as much chocolate chips in here. Sometimes I get chocolate chips, sometimes I get a bunch of chocolate chips in these, but other times not so much. All right. Let's get this stuff delivered so we can go, so we can go to that other port. We can go through that other passageway because I don't want to come down to the port here, even though money isn't an issue. Money isn't an issue. It actually doesn't show here, but money isn't an issue for me in the game. But if I do want to, I want to potentially go and grab that twin steer and just get the twin steer plus this 2-slot trailer that's already here, and just use that to get to the stuff I need to get to. Because I feel like that will be a better move than trying to get that big truck with that long wheelbase trailer through. I feel like that would be a little bit better. But we'll see. We always got the Roadbuster, and we also have the F450 that we could use to rescue that twin steer if it ever gets to a point where it runs out of fuel. Okay, I've got to be way more careful coming through here because I do not want to lose that cargo. Oh, looks like it's starting to snow. So if you guys are just now tuning in, welcome. Thanks so much for checking out today's live stream. We are here on SnowRunner continuing our playthrough of Season 15, Oil and Dirt. This is Part 2. We had Part 1 last night. Today was supposed to be Part 1, but I decided to do Part 1 last night because the DLC launched yesterday. Why are we stuck here? Come on. Come on. Okay, come on. Okay, go. Yeah, but yeah, I wanted to do the Part 1. I wanted to do the first part of this last night. Are we stuck again? Why? Why trailer? Why are you stuck? And there's no... What is this trailer getting stuck on? Oh, it's not the trailer getting stuck on something, it's the truck. There's a piece of... Okay, go. Do not lose the trailer. Oh, are you serious? Is the trailer actually stuck? Don't. And we lost it. Oh, wait. Okay, we're good. Okay, that was scary. I need... Oh god. Go. Alright. That was scary. Oh my god. Alright, which way do we need to go now? I believe we gotta go off to the right. So we gotta be extremely careful. Yeah, I'm not taking... Oh shit. Yep, let's just remove the cargo. Let's try this again. We need a different truck. Because these trucks are just too... The trucks we're using now, they're just too top heavy. It's just too much weight on the top. So let's just remove the cargo because I am not... Come on. There. Yeah. Yeah, we're gonna redo this. And just because just because I don't want to have to do this again. Let me get the 3-slot flatbed. Yeah, let's just get this 3-slot flatbed. And we'll just use this truck. Because I'm tired of having to go that way all over again. Yep. This is taking so long, and I need my fan. I need this fan on. I got a fan. I got a better fan sitting in my room. So that way I got some cooler air blowing on me. But yeah, this truck should be, if this truck tips over that same area because of it being top heavy, then I'm gonna need to just use the F450 with the that 2-slot trailer. Because yeah, you can probably already tell I'm getting annoyed with that one area there. These big trucks are just they're just too top heavy. And I think the problem is I'm using trailers to transport instead of using this truck setup. All right, let's go low range through here again. Because low range, we don't want to crack this ice with our big truck, even though it technically already is cracked. But as long as we're going slow through here, we should be good. I don't understand how a snowstorm can cause a rock slide, though. That just doesn't make sense to me. I mean, then again, I'm not a meteorologist, so... I'm not a meteorologist, nor am I an expert on natural disasters, so... Probably best I don't ask that kind of question. But yeah, I think this truck should be a lot better. Come on. I say that and it's straight up struggling to get through the snow here. I mean, I do have some good tires on this one. I did give this vehicle some good tires, so it shouldn't be having issues. But we made it back over to this area. It is a bit slidey though, so that's telling me I don't have tires on there that are set up to ignore ice. But it's fine either way. So guys, I do want to quickly thank everybody for watching all the streams I've been doing as part of On Patrol San Andreas. When I first did the original live PD or live LEO, live PD, I'll call it a live PD based series because that's effectively what all these series are. They're based off a live PD. All of those series, especially the first series, which was that live LEO. Live LEO. I think I called it live LEO. But yeah, live LEO was definitely one of the most popular series on my channel when I first debuted it as well. Throughout my entire time on that particular server, it was really good. And then since then, I had taken that series to other communities, and then eventually it went on hiatus for a while. And then it sort of returned with Malibu RP, but it didn't really stick around long. Nothing has been ever... I don't think any series has been able to capture the original charm that the original live LEO had. But I feel like we finally have that charm back with On Patrol San Andreas. It's a new series. Well, it's really not new. Yeah, we're coming up on... Episode 10 is already tomorrow when I first started this series. I first started the series last month and we've done 10 or so episodes. unlike the actual live On Patrol live series, On Patrol San Andreas is broadcast typically during the week and sporadically. Like a lot of times, yeah, a lot of times I don't schedule the streams until like an hour before I decide to do them at the latest. But usually it's same day. But what I've done here is I've set up these SnowRunner streams. After yesterday's stream, I set up the SnowRunner stream for last night, and then this stream was already set up for 2 o'clock, which I would have been just starting had I kept to that schedule. But yeah, I feel like it was a great idea for me to do these multiple times a week for On Patrol San Andreas. Expect 2 to 3 episodes a week, depending on how I'm feeling as well. Now, there are going to be weeks where the series does go on a little bit of a hiatus, and that will be mostly because I'm going, either be because I'm going out of town for whatever reason, or whenever I get a job. Again, that's going to affect the schedules that's going to affect the stream schedules for when I can do On Patrol San Andreas. If my job lets me have weekends off, then it will probably be Saturday and Sunday episodes of On Patrol San Andreas. But we'll wait and see. We'll wait and see how things go with that. All right, 2 of those. I should have got just a 2-slot bed for this, but that's fine. But yeah, On Patrol San Andreas, it's not going anywhere anytime soon. I might look into a job over the summer. Something that will help get me some more money so I can fund like expensive upgrades, like a new GPU for my computer, because I still want to do that new GPU upgrade. And then with that, I want to get a new, at least an ultra. Maybe I might go back to my plan for the ultra wide monitor, to be honest with you. Because I was looking at ultra wide monitors, like 1440p ultra wide monitors or something like that. Like, in order to do that, I'm definitely going to need to have another job. But that is definitely something I need to look into. Because right now I need to... Ooh. I am getting a potential spam call. It's a 308 number. I'm not going to... Potential spam. I don't care. I was getting a phone call and I thought it was maybe my friend calling me, or either my mom or my dad calling me. But no, it was a spam caller. Gotta love it. Who doesn't love spam calls? I don't really get them much anymore. I used to get spam calls a lot a couple of years ago. Identified... Oh, it was identified spam. Perfect. I just had to look at my thing. But yeah. If you guys are wondering why I got 2 Elgato Facecam Mark IIs, it's pretty simple. I wanted a dedicated camera that I could use for the wheel cam, and then a multi-purpose main camera that I could either set up on top of my monitor and leave it there, or for me to use for other things, like unboxings, where I can have like a sort of like an overhead angle for the unboxings, along with the side view that my wheel cam would normally provide. Okay, yeah, here we go. This is already a lot better. Yeah, this truck is already doing a lot better. So I think, yeah, we're already getting a lot better here. I should have just used this. I should have just used these trucks to begin with. Because coming through this area, trailers just don't work too well. But yeah, overall, I do feel like the multicam setup was worth it. But we will just have to wait and see for sure. But yeah, we made it. We made it through this area. If I do get the ultra wide setup, I am going to want to voicemail activities detected. Oh yeah, that's right. Because Android phones do voicemail different. Yeah, I need to set up my voicemail. I'll probably do that next week. Also, guys, I am still waiting on my my cables for my PS3 so I can start playing those again. And then maybe later this year I'll look into a capture card so I can play those games on stream for you guys too. Because some of those games are really good. Some of those old games, like especially those older Transformers games, those are fantastic. Yeah, those Transformers games are really good. One of the those are the first games I'm going to be checking out with my PS3. I got my whole games collection right behind me, and I don't think I showed it to you guys on any of my streams yet, but I actually do have some really cool games to showcase. Like I got my old Transformers games, like the newest one, Rise of the Darkspark. I got War for Cybertron, Fall of Cybertron. I got Revenge of the Fallen, Dark of the Moon as my Transformers games. A lot of my games on my PS3 were Transformers-based games, but at the same time, they weren't as well. Also, the pricing for the new Nintendo Switch came out, the Nintendo Switch 2. The pricing for those came out. So I can't wait for that. I'm probably not going to get that until probably the end of the year. Or that should be what I should look into for my job. After I get my job. But then again, I'm on my... Well, I'm not on my phone a lot. I mean, I'm like... When I'm on my computer a lot more than I would be on like a Nintendo 3DS. I was looking at getting a new Nintendo 3DS, so that way I could play my older games as well to keep my trend of playing those retro games that I used to play when I was growing up. But yeah, we will certainly wait and see. Alright, let's go low range, so that way we can get across here pretty safely. We are making progress, everybody. We are indeed making progress getting over to our point at which we're going to open up that one area. And while we're here, actually, I might make a quick pit stop at the garage and get we have 6 slots worth of cargo we need to get, so I might see if I can't find like a 3-slot trailer to go with the 3-slot truck bed I already have. How am I supposed to get up here? Yeah, how am I supposed to get up there? Oh, I think I know. I think I have a good way. If I go over this direction. Yeah, if I go this direction. Oh yeah, here we go. Here's the safe. Here's how we get over there. We'll stop by here and see if we can't get a like a 3-slot trailer to go with our 3-slot truck. I feel like a 3-slot trailer and a 3-slot truck is going to work perfectly. But we'll have to wait and see. We might be able to get like a dolly or something. I believe there is a dolly available that we can get to to get what we need to get the trailer that we need. But I would prefer not to use a trailer dolly if I'm able to find like a trailer that I can use without that thing. I mean, if I have to, I could use the frame extension to get the 4-slot trailer, but unfortunately I would have to load these up with the crane. But if we do that at the garage, I would be willing to do that. It was just as far back as we were. I didn't want to do it as far back as we were because it's going to be a lot more difficult to get over there compared to get the vehicle over there compared to just coming up here to the garage and getting what we needed. So let's just stop right here. Yep. Let's see if we can find like a 3-slot trailer. Oh yeah. Yeah, there's this thing. How bad is a tag along? How long is a lift? If I got that, okay, that trailer requires a saddle low, but we don't have a saddle low. Where's that off-road? We can get a heavy lowboy trailer with 3 slots, but I don't need that right now. We can get... How bad would the lip be? Okay, yeah, that would be a pretty bad angle. I don't want that. That's too tall of an angle. That's a 5th wheel. That is another, that's for more of a pickup setup. So 3, 4, 5, 6. Yeah, we need something that's got like 3 slots on it. Like, we could use this guy, this short flatbed, or a long gooseneck flatbed. Yeah, I don't know. Here, you know what? Let's just go deliver these. Let's go deliver these first. We'll figure out how we want to play this with this as well. Because worst case scenario, we get the frame extension for this truck and then just get a 2-slot trailer to go with it. But I want to get that road opened up and see how bad the I want to get that road opened up so we can see how bad the roadway is over that one way. So we'll see. There we go. There's our truck and trailer point right there. All right. Boom. Perfect. Now, I want to quickly take this truck. Before we take the other truck over there, let's take this guy. Oh. We're going to have to cross over on a trail, it looks like. Because that is... I thought the gateway was going to be on this road. Maybe this gives me another gateway. But let's go... I want to go through the gateway with this truck first. And see if... Yeah, I want to go through the gateway with this truck first to see if if it's worth it to use that trailer, that truck and trailer combo right there. I just realized I parked it in the worst possible spot because now I can't, it's just completely blocking that entrance ramp right there. So let me change truck. Let me just move it forward enough for me to get past. There we go. That's good enough. That's good enough. Because I at least want to see what we're working with in terms of where... Actually, we don't need to do this at all. We can just go to this lake and see where we need to pick things up. I got on duty for 10 minutes and I am bored out of my mind. Oh, wow. I need to get a new game. Alright, it looks like the gateway is going to put me out through there. So, chemical... Okay, so... What we could do is we could take... We need bricks and concrete slabs. I'm assuming the bricks are going to come from this warehouse. And then the concrete slab potentially from the chemical waste disposal. It'll be easy to get to the warehouse. It actually, both of these are going to actually be pretty easy to get to, it looks like. I'm kind of wanting to try that Schedule 1 game. Hey, I've played it. It's actually pretty good. Looks like there's going to be a rock slide or something right there that we might have to clear. But it looks like the waste disposal plant... Oh, I'm getting another spam call. You have the paid version? Yeah. That or some American Truck Sim? Yeah, American Truck Sim is pretty fun too. Yeah, I got the paid version of that. So yeah, I think our best bet is going to be use this truck with the frame extension on it. Rear fenders, frame extension. So yeah, what we can do, we'll get the frame extension on this. Where did the frame extension go? There we go. We'll get that frame extension or some FS25. I also have Farming Sim 25 too. I do need to get into streaming a lot of those games too, though. Yeah, let's just do this. I feel like this will be a good idea. We'll take this and then we'll just get... We'll take that and then we'll just take like a simple 2 slot. We should play FS25. You can start a series. Yeah, like a stream series or something. Yeah, I'm always looking for more people to play games with because there are days where I just don't feel like getting on patrol, but I do want to play some sort of game. I mean, I can only do On Patrol San Andreas so often during the week before it just becomes repetitive. I'm trying to give my channel content. I'm trying to keep my channel variety-based and not at all focused on, like, not 100% focused on my SAT RP patrols. And now that I've figured out the thing with OBS that's causing it to lag a lot, I should be... I'll be able to stream more games more often, probably. Yeah, we should do FS25. Yeah, I need to get the game installed, but we could definitely do something like that. What would I call it, though? Something like maybe stealing cars on the farm? Oh my god. I'm already coming up with names for a series. But yeah, I do want to do more stream series. Stuff that I can I was talking about it last night. I don't know if download it. I'm not playing SatRP again tonight. Yeah, I might wrap things up here once we get the cargo here, and I'll get it reinstalled so we can do some farm sim stuff. It won't take me too long to download it though. I was intending to stream for longer, but I was intending to stream SnowRunner for longer, but yeah, we could definitely do that. We could definitely do something that, not sure on the name. We can look at maps. Yeah, we'll figure out what map we want to do, and once we decide on the map, we can decide on the series name and go from there. Essentially. Fair warning though, Carnes, I am not a genuine farmer, so I wouldn't. So I'm not gonna know what to do in terms of like. I'm not gonna know a lot about what I need to do in terms of like what equipment is for what. But we'll figure it out. We can do more of an RP style farm thing, have our own farms, help each other out. Yeah, probably. Oh, I can help you out. Yeah, for sure. That's just what it is. Because I was thinking we could do it more of like a style where it's our own collective farm. Because I don't really play farming sim that much. Yeah, my family had a ranch. Oh, nice. Yeah, that would definitely be helpful. All right, where? Oh, here's a spot where we can sneak around. Maybe. Yeah, whatever works. All right. What? Oh, yeah. I'm an idiot. I gotta go this way. Whatever works. Sharing a farm's a great idea. Also, yeah, maybe that's something we could do like in the future. Maybe, but just until I can get a grasp on everything and I can start playing Farming Sim 25 more often, anyways. Because I want to get back into Farming Sim. I mean, I was just talking about it earlier. I'm getting my once I get my charging cables for my PS3 controllers, I'm gonna start playing my old PS3 games again in my bedroom at night. So like if I don't want to watch something on TV, I can just boot up my PlayStation 3 and do that as well. Yeah, it's smart. Yeah, because, like, I've been watching the Snowpiercer TV series on my Roku. In fact, when I was initially going to set up my... I'll be playing FS all weekend, I think. It's such a great game. Yeah, Farming Sim, I've been playing a lot of the Farming Sims. I've played since Farming Sim 15, I think. But I never actually played it legitly. It was most of the time just screwing around with mods and playing with friends. But yeah, and also Coachella is going to be starting up here at 4 p.m. for me, so I'm wanting to I'll want to catch some of that. There's a couple performances I'm going to want to see tonight as well, so. But compared to like Ultra Music Festival, there's really not many performances I want to see. But yeah, I want to be smart about playing Farming Sim and all that too, so. Alright. Oh, we're playing 100% legit is fun, but it's also hard. Oh yeah, for sure. Like, I usually do try my best to play legit, but I do like having a lot of money as well, so that way I can get the best equipment that I need to just to make the game a little bit easier. Rather than that, I play legitly. But we'll go see where this cargo is that we need to get. I realized I went the wrong way. I usually start out with 1 million. Yeah. What I usually do, I usually just max out the money in game where I have like 999 million. whatever the max is. I give myself the max amount of money, so I don't need to worry about money and all that too. But yeah. All right. All right. So, whoa, what was that? Oh, what was that? Oh my god, what was that? My truck just decided it didn't want to... Actually, it wasn't the truck's fault, it was a piece of ice. A piece of ice got flung up and it sent my truck into a barrel roll. What was that? Oh my god. That wouldn't make good content, 999 million. Yeah, you are true. You are right. But like, I would want to get enough. I would want to start out with enough, like maybe 2 or 3 million, to at least get some like good, to at least get some good equipment going. Because 1 million only gets you so far with equipment. But yeah, guys, I promise you guys, this weekend we are going to do more of this SnowRunner. You could do 2. Yeah, 2 million would be enough as well to get some decent equipment to start out too. And then we could also figure out what kind of mods we would want to get too as well, if we wanted to run with mods or if we wanted to run with just stock stuff too. Well, oh god. Yeah, when we hop into a call a little later, Carnes, I'll show you my whole game library on Steam so you can get an idea for what games we both have and all that. But yeah, oh my goodness, this is some thick snow. Let me try low plus and see. Come on. Man, low range with all-wheel drive and diff locking, you're still having trouble getting through here? Come on, truck, you know better. Also, I think that might have been why I was having issues with performance in this game too, with the whole camera situation. Because having both cameras running at the same time was using so much resources that it just wasn't going to work out well. Alright. My list is very short. I'm only into Sims usually. Farm Sim, ATS, GTA. Oh, I got flashing lights too. And I have Bus Simulator 21 through Steam, through Epic Games, because it was free at one point. I want to get that new Microsoft Flight Sim. Yeah, I kind of want to do that too, but I want to wait until I get like actual Flight Sim controls. Because right now I only got an Xbox One controller. Alright. Let's see where we pop out with on the other side here. Alright. Alright, perfect. We pop out exactly where I thought we would. Alright, let's go at least load up with the cargo here from the warehouse, and then we'll wrap up. Yeah, I haven't played Flashing Lights in forever too, so that should be another game that we could check out as well. There we go. Here's our turn off right here. Yeah, I want to get like an actual flight sim control setup. Like, I want to go crazy with my setup. I want to have like button boxes and everything. Kind of have like my own flight sim setup. I've heard the issues of saying I'm in the same boat as you, always looking to play with all my old buddies. Oh yeah, well, and a lot of the people from like my PS3 days and even Xbox One days are long gone. I haven't heard from them in ages, so there's really not much. All my other friends on PC I don't really play with. I don't really play games with much. There's only like a select few I talk to regularly. And before you ask, Carnes, yes, you are one of them. Yeah. I'm also going to be getting on, I also want to get on patrols and do some patrol stuff just because I want to show I'm active, especially with those subdivisions, to rank up in the subdivisions along with ranking up in general. I want to get up to senior deputy so I have some more vehicles to use. Oh, did I miss my turn? Oh, no, I didn't. I'm good. Yeah, I want to get up to frickin' senior deputy. I am flattered. Yeah. Well, I mean, hey, I've only known you for like a month or two. Probably only like a month. And even after doing those DUI checkpoints, I was like, yeah, this guy's good to chill with. So, ooh. I'm just a little Lance Corporal right now. Yeah, I know. It's getting... Monthly promotion cycles are something I have to get used to because every other server I've been in, they've done promotions every 2 weeks. Ooh. Concrete blocks. Oh, we can get the concrete slabs from here. Okay. That just made things a little bit more interesting. Because I forgot I didn't look. The concrete slabs are 2 slots. Damn it. So I need an 8-slot setup instead of a 6-slot. Either way, I'm going to just go ahead and wrap up here because, yeah, I do want to play something else for a change for a bit. So, yeah, I'll start the farming sim install and then we can, talk about more of that stuff too as well. But, yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you guys a little bit later. We will be back tomorrow for On Patrol San Andreas episode 10. And then maybe we'll do some SnowRunner, again, maybe tomorrow night, depending on how I'm feeling. But yeah, thanks for watching, everybody. I will see you guys next time.